Light blaze, light blaze, light blaze, light blaze, light blaze, light blaze. Barak Shalom, holistic true peace, true power, and true elevation, my brothers and sisters, and welcome back to another Supreme Natural Intelligence, Fire of Truth Blazing broadcast, brought to you by your Solar Sovereign Son, the Radiant One, Natural Nathan. Okay, everybody, as you can see in the title, we're going to be discussing, as briefly and concisely as possible, the purpose and the meaning of life. So let us get right to the matter at hand and start off with the lab blaze before we get started. You know what time it is. Light it up! Yo, banging on the beat, breaking the concrete, defeating demons on a daily basis, glowing radiance, raising the consciousness to the most high status, Lumen lyrical brightness, supreme natural intelligence. There's no coincidence that I'm rocking, feeding the knowledge to the masses. Vets and youth always speak the fire of truth, wisdom. Life is about growth or development, so build your light for the tests in life. Never give up, never let up. That's what's up. You know what time it is. So push forward, elevate your mind on the sun and rise.
Yeah, check it, listen, coming through, fire bun. I'm an intellectual to the precise decimals, mathematical root radicals. So receive this, I mean this, the fire of truth. From the sheer might, the fire of truth. Preach, teach, the fire of truth.
Just levitate, levitate, keep your head straight. Just levitate, levitate. Even if the world is so cold, we just levitate, levitate, set these lies.
Alright everybody, let's get started. Let's get to the matter at hand, because we're about to hit that colossal, juggernaut monstrosity, grand slammer home run, bringing all this knowledge and wisdom all the way. Fire blaze! So my brothers and sisters, what is the purpose and the meaning of life, you say? So let me express this sentiment through a few raps that I've written so you get the full picture as it pertains to this whole matter. And then we're going to break it down. Let I bring forth some knowledge and wisdom to the table, into upgrade, plug in your cable, always stay faithful while seeking the truth. The people need the fountain of youth as we float in the booth. What's the meaning of life? Let me bring forth exposition to your decision with absolute precision to enjoy life. The light that shines bright, sons of light. What's the meaning of life? It's to treat each other with respect and love from up above, to overcome the barriers, blockades, and fortresses standing in your path for growth, elevation. Seize the constant vision, hope in your whole vision. It's a mission to awaken the people with the full spectrum sunlight missions. As we fight our daily battles, don't get rattled. Everybody has their victories and defeats. It's how you stand back up with the right mental attitude to reach altitude. Show some gratitude. Alright, my brothers and sisters, let's briefly break down that verse, that poetic expression that I delivered, rhythm amplified poetry. So the purpose and meaning of life, my brothers and sisters, the essence of it is growth and development. So what is the purpose of life? Growth and development. This life is a test. It's an obstacle course. It's an experiment to see if we're worthy to elevate to the higher dimensions in life's expressions, which is infinite. Life has infinite potentials. There's many different realities many different parallel worlds that we could go to learn lessons. We are here in life to learn lessons, to overcome our weaknesses, debilitations, and demons, and learn how to bring harmony, balance, and tranquility to ourselves so we could improve the world and spark and ignite other people outside or within our cipher of life's growth and development. So we're here to be of service of the world, brothers and sisters. That's the purpose and meaning of life. You're being tested to see how you perform under pressure, because life is not meant to be easy. It has challenges, it has obstacles, it has barriers, it has fortresses. Life is full of tests. And you are being monitored on a daily basis to see how you perform and how well you do. You have to keep that in mind, my brothers and sisters. You have to keep that in mind. And it's only fitting that we talk about the mind, because this life is a projection. It's a mental projection. MIND is an acronym that I created, which stands for Mental Intelligence / Information Neural Dimension. We project life into existence, and we do this in a collective way with the many different consciousnesses that live around us. It's called the collective consciousness. We all contribute to the projection and the simulation of this reality, my brothers and sisters. Life is a projection. We are projecting our reality collectively. That is the design that the Most High has created. The Most High created us in their image. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. So, my brothers and sisters, the ultimate purpose in life, as I was saying in the verse, is to learn to treat each other with respect and love, even amongst the opposite polarity of duality that we're living in. Because we live in a world of polarity and duality, and there's always opposite extremes. And the opposite extremes are here to put us to the test, to see if we are able to maintain our harmony, balance, and tranquility. That's why the opposites are here, to put us to a test. It's an obstacle course. The demons are here to put us to a test. It's another way of saying challenge, obstacle course. The pressures of life. We could talk about demons in many different layers and many different levels. A demon is just someone who's in opposition to what you're doing, to challenge you. That's what demons are. Devils are deceivers. They're ones who put information in your path and see if you are intelligent enough to see the truth within the lies mixed with truth that they're giving to you. It's all a test, brothers and sisters. Everything is a reflection of you through different angles of light within the spectrum, the cipher of light. The cipher of life. Because when we look at the term life, I created another acronym. What is life? Life is light, information / intelligence, frequency, and energy. So light, information, frequency, energy. That is what everything is made up of. Light, information, frequency, energy. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. So to reiterate, the main purpose that you need to focus on, the number one purpose of life, is growth and development. Growth and development cannot occur unless you are put under pressure, challenged. tested in a obstacle course. And that's what we're living right now. You're being tested to see how well you could maintain your harmony, balance, and tranquility. That's the fire of truth. So when it comes to life, the meaning and purpose of life, let us move to the next rap after I say this last statement for this verse. Since I told you that life is a projection, a mental projection, all is mind, everything is a mental projection, and you're here to overcome your debilitations, weaknesses, and your demons, so you can progress and grow and move up to the next grade, the next level of existence. You're going to be judged on how you did in this life when this body passes away, and then depending on how well you did or how poorly you did, you're going to repeat the cycle all over again, or you're going to be given your trophy of how well you did in this life. You did your purpose and mission of what you were supposed to do in this life, and then you're going to be moving to the next challenge, the next dimension. That's what it is, brothers and sisters. So let's move over to one more thing. Like I said, you got to rise with the right mental attitude and be thankful and gratitude for what you have, because there's other people in the world that have it much worse than you. So you should be grateful for what you have and make use to the best of ability of what you have, and rise to the highest level and plateau that you can in life. That's the purpose. You're here to rise and shine like the suns and stars. Go hard and fall. Stand strong in your two legs. Act like a champion. Walk like a champion. Talk like a champion. And win like a champion. Move like a champion. Everybody won't win every single time. That's the purpose of life. It's to test you. Life is an obstacle course. Life is a school of learning. When you learn, you earn, you know, you grow. That's how you must flow in life. Life is about growth and development. It's a school of learning. So you know how to overcome and learn from your lessons. Develop knowledge and wisdom. Wisdom is the applied knowledge that you have learned. Wisdom is experience. The purpose of wisdom is that you don't repeat the same mistakes over and over again. This is why people are called morons when they keep making the same mistake or they don't do something right. Because when you break down the terminology of moron, it means exactly that. Slow it down. Slow each syllable down. More, and delay the syllable. More on. So that means you must be educated more on with the knowledge in order for you to learn your lessons. When we slow down the term and break down the terminology of lesson, it means to do less on your past errors and mistakes. The best teacher is your last mistake. The best teacher is your last mistake. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. The best teacher is the history of life as well. You got to learn from others and their errors and mistakes. That's how you obtain vicarious wisdom. Living through others' mistakes by imagining what they experience and seeing the error of their ways and not repeating their mistakes as well. That is true wisdom, my brothers and sisters. When we deal with true wisdom, we're dealing with acronym again. True is trust, Ra-Spect, meaning Ra-Spect is the sun. It's shining a light, shining the light focus upon something. Ra-Spect, a spectacle. light spectacle that's being emphasized upon you. So trust, Ra-Spect, universal energy. Truth is, acronym again that I've crafted and created. Trust, Ra-Spect, universal, thought, harmony. It's all about balance, harmony, tranquility, like I've mentioned before. So let's move on to the next rap so you can get the meaning and purpose of life again. Motivation is the action, let go of distractions. Seek your passion, your skills and your talents to be your ballad. The dancing of life is your light. Energy is a currency, propel you forward. Haters are the oil and gas, use to blaze onward. Your mission in life is to rise high and lift others. Like sisters and brothers from another mother. It's high time you clapped with lightning and thunder, leaving your mark in history. Life is a journey, elevate the next generation. The Soul Searchers remix, success has no limits. Righteousness and merits, in tune to inspiration. So let your path to victory and leave all the misery. Some fall short and take L's, and some learn the lessons. Life is about growth and development. That's a fundamental essence. Willpower is the presence. Feel the vibes in the sentence. Animation, motivation. Head to destination. The soul search is success. Alright, my brothers and sisters, as you've heard, as you move through the animation of life, personally and individually in your life, in divine duality, in divided duality. That's the breakdown of individual. In divine duality, in divided duality. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. What am I referring to there? We are the expression of God in division, in a specific angle of light. We're divided from the oneness, or at least the illusion. We are alluded to think that we are divided from the oneness because we're not a part of the Most High God in their oneness anymore. We're operating in a separate dimension that has been partitioned from the oneness to experience a potential parallel reality, to learn lessons starting from the bottom and rise to the top according to our purpose and mission as it pertains to our skills and talents. So you have to cast the ballot for your skills and your talents and the gifts that you have to offer the world. You are here to service the world for whatever skill and talent that you have, or whatever your interests that you are involved in and you want to participate in. You are to serve the world and improve the world by creating, generating, producing something that comes from your soul, and you are to provide that to the world. That's the purpose. So you need to dig deep within your soul and find out your purpose and mission. Figure out what your skills and talents are. Cast your ballot means to put your energy into it, means to focus and concentrate so you could condense the molecules, crystallize those intentions, purposes, your intent, your motives. Because your motivation, when we break down motivation, motive is a purpose. It's an intention. Action is an action. So you must move with a purpose and action. You must move with action with purpose. Your actions must be with purpose and intention, according to your mission and your vision on the journey to elevation and ascension.
What? Slow motion this side.
Go in. You have the Israelite mind.
It's a beast in this motherfucker. You can feel the energy.
Whew, you know.
All right. So let's move on forward, my brothers and sisters. We're making some we're making a powerful construction build right here as it pertains to the purpose and meaning of life. Just give me one moment. Let me just check to make sure everything's good here. So. Check, check, check. Check, check. I'm just going over the verse in my head, so let me just check to see if I make sure I covered everything I wanted to cover. Motivation is action, go distractions, passion. So life is a dance. Life is a dance. You have to learn how to be in tune and alignment in life to maintain balance, harmony, and tranquility, homeostasis, proactive balance. Because life is not still. Life is always in animation. It's always moving. So in order to maintain your balance, every time you move in a different position and angle, move forward, back, left, or right, you have to constantly adjust your balance and maintain balance so you could maintain the effectiveness and efficiency of your energy emanation, your energy projection. Because there's so many people in this world that are distracted. Their energy is all over the place. They can't focus and concentrate. Because like I said before in one of my raps, distractions break you in fractions. That's what it does. It's there to drain your energy. That's what the shadow powers, the hidden hand, the unseen hand, and the shadow government does to people. Keep people distracted. Taking you away from your purpose and your mission. They want you to focus on entertainment. They taint within your mentality. Remember, break down these words. This is how I see it. Entertainment. Taint is entering your mentality to distract you and to waste your time. Like I said, we live in a world full of tests, and life is an obstacle course. Life is a school of learning. And the primary demons in this world, this realm, and this dimension of existence is what is known as the seven primary sins of life. The 7 deadly sins. Sloth, lust, envy, greed, gluttony, wrath, pride. Yeah. Sloth, lust, envy, wrath, envy. Hold on. Let me just make sure. But you get the point. You get the point. The 7 deadly sins. So those are a part of the major challenges, and obviously a lot of people are failing the test in life. They're constantly losing, getting caught up in the addictions of the 7 deadly sins of sloth, lust, envy, greed, gluttony, pride, and wrath. So people are getting lost in those demons. That's the debilitations and challenges that people are subjected to, because it's an inner weakness in them by nature. So you have to learn to overcome those things, my brothers and sisters. You got to learn to overcome them. Like I said, learn your lessons. Do not become a moron. In a way, you want to become a moron in a sense because you're here to learn and grow. So in that sense, you want to gain more knowledge so you can do better in life, so you can become more successful in life. Right? And keep in mind that success is not necessarily about financial gain. It's about personal growth and development, and the better of the people that you're involved with in your cipher of life. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. So personal growth is far more important than financial gain. Financial gain is an illusion in this world. It's an illusion. Material things rot, decay, and decompose away. They're temporary. The thing that is forever, that is everlasting, is the financial wealth, prosperity, abundance, and health that you bring to your mind, body, soul, and spirit. That's what's everlasting. And that's the thing that's worth obtaining, grabbing a hold to, and keeping permanently. And then building upon the blocks that you are developing as you're gaining more information in life, more knowledge in life, more intelligence in life. Information means to shape and form yourself from within. You got to shape your world, your internal world, so the outside world can improve, because we live in a mental projection. So your mental projection, your contribution to the collective consciousness, when you're dealing with other consciousness around you, you have to better yourself, improve yourself. That is your responsibility. That's your obligation. That's your duty. That's your accountability. That you must be successful in at all levels possible. You must master yourself. Become ambidextrous, omnidextrous. I'm not just talking about having skills with both hands. I'm talking about in all angles of life. You have a masculine side and a feminine side. You must balance the two and use it in its right time, purpose, and seasons. Ecclesiastes 3. There's a time, place, and season for all things under the heavens. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom.
What? Slow motion this side.
So why would he change his mind?
Oh my God. Hold up. Give me that again.
So my brothers and sisters, there's a time, place, and season for all things in life. Ecclesiastes 3. That is a scripture that gives you the picture, the full picture of balance. That is the scripture that gives you the whole picture as it pertains to life is a balancing act. It's about proactively balancing your life according to the circumstances and dimension that you're operating and moving in your life. Listen to reason, rays from the sun, and listen to knowledge and wisdom, my brothers and sisters. So information is about shaping yourself, shaping and forming yourself in structure and organization within yourself. Intelligence is about developing the intel within in your genes and your genetics. You want your cellular intelligence to improve, right? So you could evolve, revolve, grow, and develop. So you can improve yourself. That's the purpose of life, my brothers and sisters. Entertainment is here to waste your time, to keep you out of shape, out of formation, lacking intelligence, operating off of empty nothings, of entertainment, tainting your mind, wasting your time. You don't have time to waste, brothers and sisters. A lot of things that we have a lot of things that we must accomplish as a collective consciousness. In a personal, in a group, and worldwide. Within our cipher of life. So there's no time to be wasting. There's always something that you could work on and do. Always something that you could work on and do. So there's no reason anybody on this planet should be bored. There's so much things that need to be done. So many things that need to be worked on. With self, with others, helping others, and the world in general. When it comes to the grand scheme. To improving the intelligence of the collective consciousness. Listen to reason. And listen to knowledge and wisdom. So let's move on. So let me check something. The skills and your talents to be a ballad. The dancing of life is your light. Energy is a currency to propel you forward. Everything is composed in energy. Everything is composed of energy. And how effective you use your energy is how successful you're going to be. So if you're able to use your energy effectively and efficiently, you're able to last longer, to live longer, to accomplish more things in life. You have more longevity, more resiliency in life. And you want to be like an evergreen tree, surviving and thriving throughout all the seasons of life. You have to be the most adaptable. You got to be strong and powerful, because those are the beings that survive on a long scale when it comes to the longitude and latitude, at a lengthy scale. How well you could adapt to the changing times and seasons will make you more accomplished and successful. And you'll be able to absorb more knowledge and wisdom to bring further growth and development to your life. So you got to learn how to adapt. You got to learn to get stronger throughout all the seasons. So let's get back to 0 point at the beginning. What is the purpose of meaning of life? Growth and development. In two main words, growth and development. How do we know this? When we go to Almighty Nature and observe Almighty Nature and act as a scientist, move as a scientist, operate like a scientist, we come to see, recognize, and realize that everything in the planet is in a constant state of growth and development, change. Every time the seasons change, life is changing. It is transforming. It is obtaining more information. It is becoming stronger, more powerful, more flexible, more dynamic, more radical. Genetic strength is improving as it should if you are living life correctly. Because if you're producing life, generating life, if you're producing next generation, technically the next generation should always be evolving, revolving, and elevating and ascending above the previous generation of the predecessors and ancestors. You should always be improving, because the next generation gets all the information and intelligence from the previous predecessors and ancestors, your mothers and fathers, your grandmothers and grandfathers, and then your great, and it keeps going to the great father, mothers and fathers, back. Over and over. And as the next generation progresses and moves forward, the next generation should always be improving and getting better and building upon the blocks that the predecessors and ancestors have left. There should always be an improvement of evolution, revolution, growth and development. Motivation is the action, let go of distractions. Seek your passion, your skills and talents to be your ballad. The dancing of life is your light. Energy is the current to propel you forward. So let's move on to the next verse, my brothers and sisters, to further reiterate what I'm saying here. I'm trying to bring this to a conclusion. I'm trying to bring all this to a conclusion. So bear with me. I don't want to make this too long. So the journey of success is a quest you must invest. Your best you must test on the path of no rest. Life's not a guess, it's a training ground test full of stressors and pressures that make you much better. Growth and development, a lively stellar sentiment, express sparked relevance, seeking passion in its essence. The quest dark sentence full of light and luminescence. Knowledge is the way while wise is domain. Solar rays is the wave at heights you must embrace. Saving grace is the pace on the marathon race. Duality, polarity we all must face. Respecting diseases is the reason we must taste. Elevation is the purpose and the sisters of the verses. Willpower is the vision that leads to your ambition. Moving in your mission, that's the right decision. The condition of cognition leads to your commission. So my brothers and sisters, to break that down is that, like I said, life is a training ground test. It's an obstacle course. And it's a marathon. It's not about who's fastest. It's about who lasts the longest. That's what life is about. Who produces and generates the most service in the world. It's not about who moves the quickest. Because whoever moves the quickest tends to get tired the quickest, obviously. And tends to have the least amount of life on the planet. Think about it. When you sprint, you get tired quicker. Sometimes you get so tired that you want to faint and fall. So you got to be careful with the sprint. There's a time and place for sprinting, but generally speaking, life is a marathon. Do not overrush things. It takes time to become successful. It is not easy to overcome our weaknesses, our debilitations and demons. It's not easy. It takes time. Well, at the same time, you do not want to procrastinate either and waste time. You want to tackle your debilitations, weaknesses, and demons head on. Bring them into balance, proactive balance, harmony, and tranquility. When we embrace the elements of Almighty Nature, earth, wind, fire, water, and ether, the 5 elements, the hidden element is ether. That's where everything comes from. Ether and plasma, essence, but generally it's earth, wind, fire, water is the 4 primary elements. You notice I'm playing this slideshow right here to also fortify what is being taught. So as it pertains to the sun rays, the reason why I use the sun a lot is because the sun is a representation of your projected power. It projects this reality. Just like you have an internal sun, there's an external sun that is a reflection, a refraction that is a reflection and refraction which represents a mirror of self. The sun is a reflection and refraction mirror that represents self, because you have an internal sun that projects reality as well through your mind. The sun is only reminding you that this reality is a projection. Life is composed of duality, polarity. There's light and darkness. Darkness leads to the path to unknown. So since I said that, let's move on to the next verse. Amazon action, suns we flashing, radiant rays as we passing, walking through the patterns of the movement of life. Darkness leads to the path to unknown. Shine your light, find your flow, let your mode be your mold, spark your soul, let it unfold, shape and form. You got to take control. You got to take control, my brothers and sisters. You got to be a master of your domain when you use your wise dome, wise domain, wizard of your domain. Be a master of your domain, a master over your life. Light, information, intelligence, frequency, energy. That's your life that you're projecting. You are animated energy in motion. You are animated energy in motion.
What? Slow motion this side.
So why would he change his
Because
Go in.
you have the Israelite mind.
It's a beast in this motherfucker. You can feel the energy.
Divine.
You know.
So my brothers and sisters, you are animation. You are energy animation in motion. And it's your duty to focus your light. Focus the information and intelligence. And consistently and perpetually, persistently use this frequency as often as you can to improve yourself. You want to be tenacious, you want to be persistent, you want to perpetually use your light, which represents information and intelligence. Light, different light spectrums are angles or degrees of information. So the purpose of your life, like I said, is to educate yourself. Absorb what is useful and valuable in life. Discard, cut what is not. Cut away what is not. And make that valuable and useful thing uniquely your own expression. So it's conductive and conducive to your own personal growth and development, my brothers and sisters. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. So it's about shaping the sacred geometry in your own life. Shape your soul, shape your purpose, shape your vision, and implement it within your mission.
What? Slow motion this side.
So let me reiterate the poetic expression with another verse that you need to comprehend. Repetition is the mother and father of learning and skills. So get the skills instilled in every cell, neuron pathway, dendrite, and synapses within your whole physiology. So it becomes second nature, instinctually and intuitively. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. It's the hunger for success that makes you want to push forward. Look deep within your soul on the thing that holds you back. You got to be persistent with the mission. It's a vision and decision to rise above the odds. Defeat all the haters. Get your pen in your pad. Fortify your goals with the rhythm and flow. Glow like gold. Let's show them what we're made of and avoid the back of the glove. Shove the excuses down the sink and make your way to success. It's an absolute test to overcome the inner me and the me. 7 deadly within. It's a sin to sell yourself short like a midget. Up your digits. Cease your fidgets. Hold strong. Rock arm steady. Get ready, let's ride to the top with zero mental flops, special ops with the hops, cleaning with mops, dodging the cops, learning our lessons for our mas and pops. So starting with the end portion of the verse, my brothers and sisters, I was going to break it down. When I'm talking about cleaning with mops, I'm talking about cleaning up your own life. Purify and sanctify your being, internally and externally. Develop moral character. Brothers and sisters, develop your moral character, your moral principles, and make sure you apply them in your life. Don't never act like hypocrites and contradictors. You just play yourself a fool. Yes, we live in a world of duality and polarity, and sometimes you may contradict and hypocrite, but you must correct that. You must take corrective action and be in alignment and in tunement with the universal moral code of the universe, my brothers and sisters. The universal laws of the universe, which is what? The 7 primary universal moral laws you should be operating in supreme honor, is truth, justice, balance, order, harmony, reciprocity, and propriety. Those are the 7 primary moral law principles you should be operating in. That should be your foundation and fundamental that you should consistently and continuously and perpetually embrace within your whole mind, body, soul, and spirit. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. So let's move on to the next verse, which is a continuation. Meditate, elevate, levitate, rise to the occasion, be patient. Success does not move quickly. Hold on, let me repeat that. Let me make sure I got it right. Meditate, elevate, levitate, rise to the occasion, be patient. Success does not move. Why am I getting thrown off of my own verse? One moment, brothers and sisters. It's late. Let me hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Hold up a second. All right. Meditate, elevate, levitate, rise to the occasion, be patient. Success does not move. Success does not. Why am I throwing off? What's going on here, man? Just give me a second, brothers and sisters. I got all these things I want to say, and I'm trying to bring this message to a conclusion. Now I'm throwing off my own memory on the verse that I wanted to say. Let me play the song. I'm just thrown off right now. There's too many things in my head that I want to get out, but I have to make several videos, so I have to kind of partition this into series and separate them into smaller videos that are more digestible and a general scheme for the uploads as well. So I'm gonna have to do these things again in a smaller expression as well. I don't know why I'm getting thrown off from this verse. What's going on here, man? Let me get the song out. Where is it at here? Big girl moves, big man moves, be patient. Cellular DNA with the truth. I make your way. Cellular DNA aren't so let's go well. Meditate, elevate, levitate, rise to the occasion, be patient. Success does not come quickly. Move swiftly, efficiently, make it count. Big boy moves, big girl moves, big man moves, big woman moves. Enjoy the process. That's a test of the quest to the west. Show zest, invest in your nest, and be the best you can be. Dressed to impress. Express gratitude, appreciation to the ones before you. Let go of the stress. I suggest you progress your mind's willpower to devour the obstacles and challenges to become a champion. It's a great badge of honor to show yourself worthy in life's conquest. The never-ending cycle, school of learning. All right, there you go, brothers and sisters. That's the verse I wanted to say. That's the verse I wanted to say. So as you've heard, in order for you to accomplish and become successful within your goals and your endeavors, you must be focused. And you must concentrate. That's why I say meditate, elevate, levitate. Meditate, the essence definition of meditate means to have razor sharp focus on one task at a time. That's the purpose of meditation, is to learn to focus on one thing at a time, to focus and concentrate all your energy on that thing at a time, one step at a time. Focus all your energy, and obtain the best outcome with that. Elevating above the distractions. Distractions break you in fractions. Remember what I said before earlier in the video? Distractions break you in fractions. You know it's time to take action. So you got to focus and concentrate. That's the action you got to take. Discipline yourself. Self-control. Self-discipline. Self-esteem. Control, focus, and concentration. Life is about mastering your domain. Mastering self. You are composed of many cells, trillions of cells, as well as other microorganisms that are living on you and within you. You are a universe to yourself. You are Earth to yourself, depending on how much you zoom in to your worldly body. The macro reflects the micro. The micro reflects the macro. That's the law of correspondence. Everything is connected. Despite everything seeming to be separate in the world of individuality, division, and separation. But in the essence, we are all connected. It's the law of correspondence, the law of relativity. So you have to know that you are God. You are the God of all the cells that are living within you, all the microorganisms that are living with you, just as mirrored and reflected on this earth plane. The earth plane is a body, a larger body, representing an expression of life at a larger scale, while we are the microorganisms, the human beings, the animal life, the insects, and all other different forms of micro life, and life in the sea, on the land, is an expression of the microorganisms that live on our bodies. Listen to reason and listen to wisdom. The only difference is dimension and scaling. Dimension and scaling is the only difference. How far you zoom into something to see the perspective of that dimension, smaller dimension or larger dimension. Listen to reason and listen to knowledge and wisdom. So I think that's what I wanted to bring forward today in this live blaze today, brothers and sisters. That pretty much concludes today's message. I could continue to go further and break this down much more, but I don't want to make this live blaze too long. We're going on an hour. I think a good hour is a good length for a longer length video. For a regular upload, 10 to 30 minutes, 5 to 30 minutes. And for a quick sprinting information, obviously it's going to be 1 to 2 minutes. Quick sprint information will be 1 to 2 minutes. So long form information, an hour is a good length. So I'm gonna bring this to a conclusion. So that's the fire of truth, and nothing but the whole living unified truth. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, stay sitting at the edge of your seats for more Live Blaze broadcasts coming forward, and it's only gonna get bigger and better. I have to admit, I'm a little tired today. It's been a long day. It's crazy how time flies, man. I wanted to come in a little earlier, closer to the 7 range. I said I was gonna come after 7 sometime. I wanted to come on before 7, but there were so many things that need to be done, and time feels like it's moving so fast. Feels like there's no time to get things done. It's so like it's going so quick. But anyways, brothers and sisters, let me put this to a conclusion. Stay sitting at the edge of your seats for another Fire of Truth Blaze coming. Shortly, maybe tomorrow, the next day, we're gonna be moving on to the next breakdown as it pertains to life, the science, spirituality, religion, discussions, politics, or whatever. We're gonna be going into it depending on how I feel, and what we're gonna go into whatever topic that I feel for that day for the live blazes. I'd rather go live than just upload videos. That's my personal preference. It's better to go live to show authenticity and realness rather than just upload videos. I like doing things freestyle, off the dome. And I like expressing myself in a live formation rather than just pre-recorded videos. So I prefer the live, so expect most of my videos to be in a live expression, a live formation. Anyways, brothers and sisters, that concludes today's message. So it's curtains. I need to get some rest. I had a long day. Alright, my brothers and sisters, enjoy your night. Wellness and divine elevation. Peace. Light it up. Yo, banging on the beat, breaking the concrete, defeating demons on a daily basis, glowing radiance, raising the consciousness to the most high status, Lumen lyrical brightness, supreme natural intelligence. There's no coincidence that I'm rocking, feeding the knowledge to the masses. Vets and youth always speak the fire of truth, wisdom. Life is about growth or development, so build your light for the tests in life. Never give up, never let up. That's what's up. You know what time it is. So push forward, elevate your mind on the sun and rise.
Yeah, check it, listen, coming through, fire bun. I'm an intellectual to the precise decimal of mathematical root radicals. So see this, I mean this, the fire of truth. From the sheer might, the fire of truth. Preach, teach, the fire of truth.
Just levitate, levitate. Keep your head straight. Just levitate, levitate. Even if the world is so cold, we just levitate, levitate. Set these lies. Light up the chalice and me tell them to. Rastafari ever safe and secure. Hands are fi clean and your heart are fi pure. Alright, it's them fi know. Any